Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. The call is a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Outside.
Play action now with Purdy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Off the play fake, Purdy. Gain left side. And he has this down to the 34. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. If you get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Hand off here to Sampson. Just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set. Yellow. 18, watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Brian close to the 8. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
18, watch out.
Sampson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Ready.
There's plays to design run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go, Riggs. Go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He'll pass it this time. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Panther.
3rd and long for him here. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
Back to Pitts it goes. Finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down now, they need 7.
18.
30 quick throw, complete. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. And he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
Get set, get set. Ready, up.
Looking to throw, Purdy. That's caught for the first. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
45-yard line.
Outside, yellow.
Play action now, Purdy. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the air again, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
On third down, Purdy. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and take. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
49ers 7.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Purdy on the play action. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They just get the playoff. That's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get set. Yellow. 18.
On 3rd down, we'll go with Sampson. All that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Outside. 18.
Now it's Purdy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Here we go. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is hauled in by Harris. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking in the air here. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's able to move past the 45. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Rick Martin making that play.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They're going to try and throw it here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready?
They'll air it out on third. Lays out left side and gets it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Caught by the open man. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers, 14.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Trying the left side with Sampson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He gets his tight end on the corner route. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To Sampson here up the middle. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Purdy to throw it. Trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
18, watch out! Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Running back sent in motion. Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, here we go. Panther alert, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll pass it this time. That's completed right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
Ready?
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Gibbs now from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Count. 19 Lions. Ready, right?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
From the gun on 3rd down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Hand off to Simpson. All the strides quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. Has it downfield working the left. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, here's Simpson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Trying to come back out. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. Play action now. Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best most of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Get set, get set.
From the gun is Purdy. To the left, he's got a roll up. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. This is a heater going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 11-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Watch him right here. Go, go, go.
Now it's Purdy. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Man, not even the shorter throws are safe in this one, partner. That is some aggressive coverage to be playing for picks that close to the line.
Yeah, not in this league. You know, maybe Pop Warner High School, even in college, but not in this league. There is no gimmies. You have to have a sense of urgency at all times because these defenders are too good. They'll go and take it away no matter where they throw it on the field.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll work against the blitz. This one's caught. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
49ers 20.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out. Yellow.
Sampson from the pistol. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Purdy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Watch out. Up. Left. 11 left.
Off the play fake. Purdy absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Watch out! Yellow.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go now.
Running back motion's right. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
60 Bison.
Back to throw. Gibbs out of the backfield. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Screen here for Gibbs. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. A give left side for Gibbs. They get there to take him down right around the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Line up the design keeper. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
7 o'clock, 77-1. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for Detroit first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Quarterback run here. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
18, tied in.
This time he's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you've got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Okay, ready?
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
49ers 28.
Your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Boom, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no
offense have it all set as they send this one downfield. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
It's set. 18. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy throwing here. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
49ers 35.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 70 Lions.
Throwing from the gun here. They did it. Oh, now it's loose. And they get it back. A huge play continues. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Go! Cowboy 80. Let go.
Here's a design run. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Mustang 19.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Lions holding on to a field goal lead. '49ers into the dime defensively. Third down.
Craft all 80. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Looking to throw. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
49ers 35.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
Lions 45, 49ers 42.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's a 38-yard play for them to move the sticks.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go. 65, hey, smash front.
Here's a toss left, Gibbs. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Come on, set! Liking 18! Check smash, check smash!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go! 70 Timberwolves! Let's go!
Looking to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 7. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go! Yellow.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Get set! Yellow.
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. Down to the 10. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure that missed win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Ready?
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.